Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching The Book Dragon. In today's video, I'm bringing to you my non-bookish favorites from the first half of 2021. And in this video, I have three different sections. In the first section, I'll be talking about some TV shows and one movie. It's just one movie because I did not enjoy any of the others which I saw in the first half. In the second section, I'll talk about two podcasts which I have listened to in the first half of the year and benefited a lot. And at last, I'll be talking about two habits which have immensely helped me. So without any further ado, let's get into them right away. Starting with the TV shows, the first TV show which I enjoyed the most is obviously Shadow and Bone. It is available in Netflix, you can definitely go and watch it, and I'll definitely suggest you to watch it also because it is based upon the Shadow and Bone and Six of Crows books by Leigh Bardugo. Now before getting into the series, I was a bit skeptical whether it will be good or not, but after seeing the trailer itself, it was really clear that they are staying so close to the books but they are going to alter some things. But the way in which they altered the things and brought the Shadow and Bone trilogy and Six of Crows together was really beautiful. I know some of you guys have also watched the show. You DM'd me on Instagram and we talked a little. The casting of the show was the best part if you ask me, because each and every character that runs the show is very well casted and each and every actor also portrayed the roles really beautifully. My most favorite of all the characters that was portrayed in the show was Jasper, because Jasper was just perfect. Okay, it just felt like Jasper popped out of the book and into the show. It was just like that. And after that, Alina was my favorite because they've done some changes to the look of Alina in the show, but the way in which the actress she portrayed Alina was just perfect, and I'm so glad that they casted her because she just felt absolutely like Alina and she acted really well as well. And coming to the crows, all of the 5 crows whom we saw in this first season were just perfect, and we are definitely getting a second season. I think we'll be getting it in like a year or two, I'm not sure. They've started filming and I'm definitely sure that it's going to get better and better. The first season was really good in the way they incorporated both these stories together, but I'm confused how they're going to proceed with the show because it doesn't seem like these two stories can run parallelly in any way according to the books anymore. But that's the same thing which I thought for the first season also, but it turned out really well. So I'm expecting a lot from this. Let's just wait and see. But if you've not watched Shadow and Bone, please do go and check it out. It's just really good. Next, I have 2 sitcoms. The first one is something you can just watch on repeat, just like Friends, because it has a lot of things which you can just go back and enjoy. And I'm talking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, we bought this TV subscription for Netflix for the first time ever, and after finishing Shadow and Bone just as a single day, we had the subscription for almost a month running then, and my brother wanted to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine and he started watching it. I watched it here and there, some episodes, but towards the end, I sat with him and just watched 2 complete seasons together, and it was just really beautiful. I did not watch the entire show, but from the parts which I saw, it was really entertaining and very funny. I think I'll be rewatching this show many more times in the future also. The final season of the show is airing in August, so I'm very much excited for it because after so many days, this was the only sitcom in which I was very much invested in because I liked all the characters who were played by the different actors, and also this is the only sitcom in which I see all the main characters start off from their 30s itself and they are approaching their 40s, and all of them are inside the same profession, so they have some wavelengths running on with each other. The friendships, the romances, everything was really beautiful. So if you're a person who's a bit too stressed out, please do try this series because it was really entertaining and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. The next sitcom is Two Broke Girls. It is available in Amazon Prime. You can check it out if you're interested. There are totally 6 seasons for the show, and each season runs for 20 or 25 episodes max. But this is not a show that you can rewatch again and again because it doesn't have that much of humor which you can enjoy again and again. But you can definitely watch it for once and pass your time. That's the only reason why we started this, and it was also good. Okay, it has a lot of adult jokes. It's not visually adult, but verbally it is really too much adult. It deals with these 2 girls, okay, who are waitresses, and of these 2 girls, one used to be a millionaire, and due to some problems, she's lost all her money, her family, and she was found by this other girl who housed her. So they became friends and they start a business from then on. Their life journey together, being broke and trying to make ends meet continuously, but not at all giving up on life and each other is the concept of the entire show. It is a bit motivating at some instances, but I'm sure that you can definitely watch it once and enjoy. I'm not a person who would be interested in watching a show like this one again and again because it was not that much to my type, but for watching once and enjoying it's definitely suitable. Next one is definitely one show which I was very much anticipated to see in this year, and it is the Friends reunion. Okay, it released during the last few days of May, and I and my brother, we watched it together the next day it was released, and trust me, it was really beautiful. Okay, I'm not saying that it was excellent or anything. They did not do a lot of work putting everything together. I think the deleted parts of the show were better than the things which they actually included in the entire runtime. Also, they did not include some main characters from the show in the reunion, which was a bit bumming. But as a whole, seeing these 6 characters and these 6 actors together after nearly 20 years from the show's ending was really good. Okay, I've been watching Friends for the past 4 years on repeat continuously. I'm sure that I've watched all the 10 seasons at least 5 times by now, and I'm sure when I'm watching the episodes, I'll just repeat the dialogues along with them. It is that much by heart for me, and I just love that show. It was introduced by one of my friends when I was in college. Not my college friend, but my school friend. And from then on, we started making other people watch it also, and the fandom has increased. Okay, after I finished watching the show, I made my brother watch it, and he also too loved it. So if you've not watched Friends, please do watch it. I'm sure it will change your life in a really positive way, at least to a little bit. And after watching that, please do watch this because it is really nostalgic and very beautiful. The last TV show I'm going to talk about in this video is my most favorite from the first half of 2021. I was expecting to watch this, but I did not watch it when it aired continuously week after week. I binged it only in June because I wanted to watch all the episodes at a stretch. After finishing work one day, I just sat down in the evening, and from evening to night, I just binged the entire series. It's a limited series, and I'm talking about WandaVision. Okay, it is definitely the best thing that I watched so far this year, and I'm very much waiting to see Loki. I have not started watching Loki also because I want to binge it again. This one, WandaVision, was just wonderful, guys. Okay, I was not at all ready for what was delivered by Marvel in this limited series. And if you've not watched WandaVision, please do go watch the Avengers movies and then come here and watch this. It will definitely be worth everything. While watching the trailer for the show, I was a bit excited, but I did not expect a thing like this towards the end. I've been trying to make many more people watch this after I finished it because it was just so beautiful. And also, I have like 3 main superheroes from the Marvel characters who are my favorites. The first one is Thor, and the second one is Wanda herself, and the third one is Doctor Strange. There's a common thread between these 3 characters. They are the only 3 characters of all the Avengers who have some fantastical story attached to them, and they basically use magic. That's one of the main reasons why I just love them. And while watching Infinity War and Endgame itself, I thought that Wanda almost have every power in the world. Okay, she's just not super strong, but other than that, she has each and every power. She can fly, she can speak, she can levitate, she can make things levitate. There are many more powers which we've not even seen of the Scarlet Witch, but in this one they just shook it. Okay, if you're going to watch WandaVision, just keep this in mind. The first 3 episodes don't have that much, but from episode 4 to episode 9, it's just a huge bomb. Okay, many people loved the last episode, but my most favorite was the 8th episode. It was just wonderful. So I'm definitely going to rewatch it sometime again in the year. It might sound like I'm overhyping if you have not watched the show, but trust me, it'll just shake you to the core. The last one in this section is the movie that I was talking about. It's not even a new movie, it is an old one, and I'm talking about Eat, Pray, Love. Okay, it's based upon this book written by Elizabeth Gilbert. I think it's her memoir, I'm not sure though. It involves this woman, that is Elizabeth Gilbert herself, if I'm not wrong. I've not read the book, so I'm not sure about the book's plot, but the movie was really good. Okay, it stars Julia Roberts, and it is also available in Netflix. You can definitely check it out. It's a really slow movie. If you're a person who likes very fast-paced, grand things, this will definitely not be one for you. If you like nice, slow-paced, heartwarming movies which are also inspirational and motivational for you and teach you what you're actually missing in life while you're not concentrating on yourself, this will definitely be a movie for you. I can say that I went in with really less expectations, but the movie delivered a lot more than I expected. It was really slow, okay, dead slow, and also 2.5 hours long, so it will feel like a lot more time while you're sitting and watching it, but it did open some doors in my mind for me, so I'm really glad that I watched it, and I also enjoyed it the whole time. Moving on to the podcasts, I have listened to only 2 podcasts this year, and one of them is my regular one, which is Let's Talk About Mental Health with Jeremy Godwin. It is a mental health podcast which the host himself is a mental health counselor. If you're looking for something within this category, please do try it out because it is available for free on Spotify, and also it is definitely worth your time. It's a weekly podcast, so we'll be getting 1 episode every Sunday, and each episode also runs for just 25 to 30 minutes, so it's not even long. I've been listening to this ever since last August, and it has helped me in many ways, okay, to deal with my mind and understand my mind. Try it if you want, or if you think that someone needs some kind of counseling but they're not able to afford it, please suggest it to them because I think it will definitely be useful to someone or the other who's watching this video. Please do try and share it because it is definitely worth it. Next one is a podcast from Sadhguru, which is the Sadhguru Pada or Padha, I'm not sure, Padha. They don't even say the name of the podcast in the podcast itself. I don't think it's even made specifically to be podcasts. It is just clippings from many speeches or talks that he has given in various gatherings, put together and made into different episodes, but each and every one of them is really different, really unique and very practical more than anything. I personally am a spiritual person, so I do like listening to stuff like this, and I usually listen to his podcast in the morning, and when it comes to Let's Talk About Mental Health, I listen to it in the night. If you're a spiritual person who is interested in stuff like this, please do try it out because it is really short, just like 10 or 15 minutes max, and it has a lot of episodes also, so you can listen to it daily. It's over. I don't think they are publishing new episodes anymore. It's definitely helpful, and it'll just give you a positive boost for the starting of the day. Now let's talk about the two habits which I've developed over these 6 months. Okay, I can say that in January I did not do either of these regularly, but from February I made it a point to do these two no matter what happens every day, and I have been following it for the past 5 months and it has definitely worked wonders for me. I've tried a lot of things before, but none of them have worked out that well, but these two genuinely did. The first one is journaling. Okay, it might sound like a really cliche thing to do, but trust me, the power of journaling is definitely really high, and I'm experiencing it right now. I'm not going to tell you how to journal and all because I myself am a beginner and I have not even practiced that much. You can definitely watch some other videos and learn how to start journaling. It might sound like the journals are a bit expensive when it comes to the rate, but trust me, the money that you invest on journals is definitely worth it because I have experienced it in these past 6 months, and I didn't even spend that much. Okay, I bought like two journals put together for 200 rupees or 300 rupees, and it's been running for 6 months already for me, and the effect that it has had on me personally in my mind is really immense. Okay, I've started to think a lot more positive things, and all those things also happen really easily. Even if they don't happen, instead of getting so disappointed or devastated because of them, I sit down, stay with them, try to understand what has happened, and find solutions pragmatically rather than just beating around the bush. So definitely try journaling if you've not. It changes everything, literally. Okay, it might seem like nothing happens when you start journaling for the first 1 or 2 months. It felt so for me for the first 3 to 4 months that I was journaling, but from the 5th month I noticed a lot of things internally rather than externally. Okay, if you change yourself inside, I'm sure the world around you will also easily change according to your wish, and I am seeing all those things really clearly nowadays. Even if the things around you don't change, I'm sure if you change some things within you according to the way that you want and tune your mind, I'm sure you'll be able to achieve everything you want. The second one is yet another cliche habit, and it is meditation. Okay, I used to meditate last year also when the pandemic was at its peak, because I'm a person who gets anxious really easily, and when everyone around me was anxious, it just flared up a lot, and I tried it. It helped a little bit in 2020, and after that I just left a long break because I thought I felt better, but I did not. So again I started it in the midst of January, and I did not do it regularly, and from February I've been meditating daily, and the effect of a meditation is totally different from that of journaling because it just shows its effects really quickly. I felt all these differences which I'm going to talk about in just like a week or two itself. I do 2 meditations every day, and both of them are in the morning. As soon as I wake up, brush, have a cup of coffee, and sit down and start meditating. It takes 20 minutes roughly for me, and I'll link both the guided meditations which I do. They are both available on YouTube. You can just check them down from the description. The first one is a gratitude meditation which runs for 12 minutes. You just have to thank all the things that they are talking about in the video. You just have to repeat what they are saying in your mind or vocally if you can. And the second one is a visualization meditation which is just 5 minutes long. It is a bit fast for me, so I turned down the playback speed for 0.75 and then listen, so it takes 7 to 8 minutes for me to complete that meditation. But both of these have helped me a lot. The first thing which you'll see while you meditate in the morning is that your mind will become a lot more clear and betterly organized compared to how you work without meditating in the morning. I've seen this really greatly many times. Okay, usually I do it perfectly in the morning itself in the first 5 working days of the week, and when it comes to Saturday and Sunday I give myself some rest, and I do it anytime during the day. But if I do it in the morning, I've seen many times the day goes a bit more smoothly for me rather than doing it in any other part of the day. So I'd highly advise you to do meditation in the morning because it just changes everything almost instantly. I'm not saying right away because you cannot do something like this today and expect the result tomorrow itself. You'll have to give it some time. There are like 2 important benefits which I just got out of this. The first one was that my anxiety just came down really drastically. Okay, thinking of how anxious I was in December and January, and thinking of how anxious I am right now, I can just see the levels being so low. I'm not even 10% as anxious as I was then. So it is definitely a great benefit for people like me. So yes guys, these are all my favorites from the first half of 2021, and I'm sure that I'm going to develop a lot more things in the second half of the year also, and I hope it is going to be better for you guys as well. If you think that things are not going that great for you right now, please do hold on, because I'm sure that things will get better later, if not soon. You just have to hold on and persevere no matter what happens. I hope this video was useful and entertaining for you. If it was so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends. If you want to get more content from me, do subscribe to the channel because I publish new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.